Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hold.
Shapes to shoot! That's the throw. Bernardo Silva. Oh, delightful ball. Timber. It's Bernardo Silva. He's looking wide. Ødegaard. And it's Lerma. Rovella. Ødegaard. Shifted it to the flank. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Lerma.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hernandez. And it's DiMarco. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bernardo Silva. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rovella. Tadic. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good read, needed to be. Hernandez. Now it's DiMarco. Madueke. Now it's Gordon. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's really well cleared. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Very nicely done. Just eases him off the ball. Vint. That has not gone well. And here's Madueke. He's got away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the shot! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
There you go. That's what happens when you've got top-class talent.
And with that, the end.
Did anyone see this coming? Really?
Now that was some game. How many times did we see the balance shift? A straight fight between two teams that just gave it everything, with
today,
one unfortunately falling just short. I think you just have to commend.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. We're up and running then. Might be danger here. And the keeper's got it again.
Oh no, this does not look good. Gordon! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Sporting gain their reward with an early goal.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Timbers cross.
But that is good defending. It's been repelled.
Oh, that's superb. Hernandez with...
He leaps for it! It's bounced back off the post.
Sporting leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Gordon. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Gordon. And it's Timber. Andrick. Quality ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played into space. That is good alertness. Ødegaard. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Played out towards the right wing. Plays the return pass. And here's Taremi.
Taremi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Played in. And that has been knocked clear. Tadic. Gomez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Madueke. Oh, important interception. Ødegaard. He's a sharp little ball here. But where it came from. Taremi! He's got a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
River Plate cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Tadic. Now can he find a finish? Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. River Plate are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Andrick.
Shot, surely!
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Sporting with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Delivers with whip. Cleared away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Andrick. Bernardo Silva. He's in a great position here. Ødegaard shifted it to the flank. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the ball is out of play. Has a look and plays it forward. That's the end of the first 45. Sporting are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And so the action is resumed. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Dimarco. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Madueke. River Plate can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Madueke. That's a decent clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Great pitch, shot at goal! Goal! Sporting! Into the lead once more. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And now he has two. Sporting leading now. Always goal side. Bernardo Silva! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's being shifted off it. Timber. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's being urged to shoot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lerma. Morato. That's a good run down the left. And that was nowhere near his best. Now it's Gordon. Great ball if he can get there. Madueke. Kim Min-jae did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And here's Dimarco. Ødegaard.
Dimarco really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. This is the time you need that pace.
Taremi on two now and looking for three. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Big chance! That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gomez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for River Plate. Number 4.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number
Kim Min-jae wins the duel this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Budimir. Closing in on goal, and he shoots! And
There's a goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Good read, needed to be. Gomez. Just 5 minutes left. Looking for the run. Budimir, distributed tidily. And here's Budimir. And that has been knocked clear. And here's Budimir. Koke. And he's there to retrieve it.
Real chance! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the...
He's having a hit!
And that is doing no harm at all. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Andriy. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Sporting, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Any reflections
traffic
on what
to be
you've
heavy
seen, Jim?
after the
I
final
think we
whistle
just saw a
today.
team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. So straight into the action. DiMarco, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cruzeiro do have a chance to counter here. Gordon, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And it's Kane. This looks promising. Looking for options for movement. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Nicely weighted ball. Gordon gets into a good position. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's... And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, important interception. Sporting are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That has been slung wide. DiMarco. Madueke receives it in a good position here. And he's there to retrieve it. Gordon. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gordon! Denied by an instinctive save.
Gordon clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruzeiro
are looking to go forward now. Gordon, nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Sporting clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's DiMarco. Madueke. Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cruzeiro are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Can he get it through? DiMarco in acres of space out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Keane. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Madueke. Tries to pass it through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hernandez. And here's Keane. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's DiMarco. Nicely worked. That's an excellent interception. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello, attendees.
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Sporting clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
DiMarco powering forward here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Al-Musrati. Keane engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the finish! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Hernandez. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulet. Cruzeiro are looking at the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Kane. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. No, he's not getting any further than that. Now, this could be a chance. And he's certainly onside. Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. quick look, thought about cutting in.
Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
And here's DiMarco.
Goes down, but nothing given.
Disasi.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Timber.
Gordon. And he was alert to it.
Andrich proves just a little bit too strong.
Oh, sweet feet. Bernardo Silva. Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Substitution for Sporting, number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
DiMarco.
The first breakthrough.
On the field.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Number 11.
Threads one in.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Gordon clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Goulart going forward.
Cruzeiro really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Gordon. Oh, that's
Hits a shot!
could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Sporting have their second corner now.
Number 20, Madueke. Number 17, Andrich. Number 14, Timber. Coming on the field, number 22, Koke. Number 7,
Nicked with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
number 23, Pedro Porro. Substitution.
Sporting have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. One-nil as we head towards the end. And that has put paid to that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Gordon. Pedro Porro. Goulart.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Sporting really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Gordon. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Esteval. Sporting close now to seeing this one through to the end. That's really well manoeuvred, and they can counter here.
2 added minutes has been
Time
indicated.
added on will be 2 minutes. Well timed, excellent interception. Mendy. And here's Kane. Mbappe. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Gordon claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Sporting effectively played like two different teams. Pretty placid before the break, but looked much more up for it after half-time. Eventually, those efforts were rewarded. There's a lot of positives to take from that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Torres. Valverde. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Uruguay with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've got to be quick to recover this. Deftly away. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Deftly away. And it's Valverde.
And he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get onto this? Doku! Oh, that's fabulous. And he's got his cross in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you're going to have to go a very long way to find a better all-round midfielder than Fede Valverde. He's got the engine to do all the covering, but he's a lot more than that. He's got the strength, the tackling ability, good composure on the ball and balance in his game. So you'd really struggle to find any weakness.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Doku. Trossard.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Played out towards the right wing. Torres. Throw in. Valverde. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Doku.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Jimenez makes the interception. De Arrascaeta. And here's Nunez. Valverde.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Araujo wins the duel this time. And he's played it back.
Just too much pressure.
And the finish!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Forced to go back. And it's Ugarte.
Oh, he's having a go!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he welcomes it in.
Chance! Goal! Uruguay! And Uruguay take the lead.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's...
Can he finish? And again.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time. That's good play from him.
Lukaku. Uruguay already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And he's heaved it away and claimed it back swiftly. Back towards the middle. Played back into the centre. And here's Nunez. De Bruyne. Distributed tidily. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Trossard. De Calpa.
He is through here.
Oh, good-looking ball. No way through.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Ugarte. Nunez.
And a chance!
Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nunez clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And it's De Bruyne. Can he get it through? And he's definitely onside. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he spark a counter here? Castagna. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Darwin. Good ball, good take. Now it's Valverde. And the pass is intercepted. Onana. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Tielemans. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's gone loose. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Uruguay really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That ball looks a good one. And the shot's on here. That's tidy. Tries to pass it. Decent chance! Off the post. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
So, third corner of the game. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Doku. And it's Castagna. The message is clear, none shall pass. Torres. Now, what about a counter-attack? Valverde. Taken back almost at once. De Bruyne. And the through ball. That has been cut short. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Trossard. Great vision. De Arrascaeta has found the net here, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Onana could move up a gear here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run. Trossard receives it in a big chance! Played out to the left flank. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody, and please join me
Uruguay
in wishing
go
a
in at
happy
half-time
wedding
with
anniversary
a
to one of our
1-0 lead.
fan club members.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Uruguay can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitution for Belgium, number 8, Yuri Tielemans.
So off we go again.
Coming on to replace him is
Uruguay can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Castagna finding himself in space.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He's rising! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not kicking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Strong running down that left flank. Good read, needed to be. That's a lovely, neat pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Openda's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's De Kuyper. He's got away. De Kuyper's cross. And he's taking no chances there. And it's lofted through here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. And he was alert to it. And he can thump it away. Openda. Now it's Doku. Oh, that's a key interception.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Trossard. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Doku.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the keeper gets his hands on it. Trossard, who does have an assist to his name. There will be a throw-in. Opts for safety. Jimenez. And Araujo. De Arrascaeta. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Doku. And it's Castagna. And that is a little undercooked. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Trossard. De Arrascaeta. And it's Valverde. De Kuyper spots it and intercepts. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Arrascaeta. Doku. Here's Onana. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Has to go. He's had a shot! That's really well cleared.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 10, Lukaku. Number
Valverde.
22,
De La Cruz. And it's made its way to him.
Number
And
20,
the shot!
Hans
Now, who's
Belkin.
going to be first to this?
Number 14, Luca Bacchio. Substitution.
Uruguay perhaps contemplating their next change here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Courtois with the clearance. Now it's De Bruyne. Just about up to 75 minutes.
And he's picked out the run.
Trossard. Trossard.
Impressive jump.
Goal! Belgium! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Belgium leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Trossard. He's found a way through. And it's De Keita. That's a good run down the left. Looking for the far post.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That pass has been well intercepted.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Darwin.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now he can run away with it.
There's the shot!
Belgium do have a chance to counter here.
Oh, super find.
And he's managed to get free. No way through.
Real chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Well taken goal.
And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on it.
Shot a goal!
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Nunez. Looking for options for movement. And it's come back out to him.
It's a goal! And what a climax we have here!
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Uruguay give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Goes for a shot! And there's a goal!
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Belgium have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Vanaken. Look at the...
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shift.